because when you're going through a lot, it has an impact not only on you but your surroundings. And I always preach, don't take your emotions out on others. But when you're kind of going through your own thing, it's like kind of hard, because when you're going through something, it's kind of like, dang, bro, like it's hard. It's just dealing with a lot, man. Oh my god. Look, I was saying, it's hard when you're not going through something and you tell people don't bring out your emotions on other people. It's kind of hard than when you're actually going through it, because when you're actually going through it, it's like, don't you see I'm going through something? Oh wait, you don't know that I'm going through it. And that's the thing about being nonchalant. That's the thing about being nonchalant, because you'll be like, hey, why are you talking to me this way? Don't you know this type of topic hits me differently? Oh wait, you don't know because I haven't told you, because I am a nonchalant person. Sometimes that is okay. If you think you can do it on your own, then go ahead and do it on your own. But not everybody is the same. Some people need emotional support. Some people need emotional support, and others think they can do it on their own. And I am one of those people. I do it on my own. So, oh god, you never know what anybody's going through, and you just need to take it. I can't even speak, man. You just need to take into consideration of people's feelings and people's thoughts, and they may look happy and delighted and may look like life is peaches and ice cream, but it's really just...
We are back with Prince TJ, everyone.
Everybody.
All right. Now, back last year on your podcast, Behind the Hustle, you reveal your biggest secret, and you shock us all, including myself over here, because as I was listening to it, oh gosh, David, don't get emotional. As I was listening to it, I got emotional during it, listening to it, and I could not stop crying because of what you have, because I didn't think that my good friend, Prince TJ, was going through that at the time that you was. And I totally missed all of the signs, literally. So let me ask you this again, Prince TJ. Why did you feel that you were ready to talk about your emotions, and why right now?
It was because, okay, that episode that I've done, I feel it was time to speak up, because I said that podcast is going to be real, the real me. It's not going to be Prince TJ, but it's going to be Tyrell Christian. Oh, did I say that on national television? But it's going to be the real me. It's not Prince. Okay, Prince TJ is somebody, the fun and laughter person that you see on television. Somebody that you see on The Educators, or somebody that you see on Late Night Hustle. You know, the fun little old me. But Tyrell is me. You know, is the real me, is, you know, someone who's been struggling for many of years with his mental. And I mean, I can talk about it now because, you know, thank God that it's over. You know, thank God it's past. and as we move into a new year, I learned that speaking on past topics doesn't mean you can go back and, revisit your situations. It just means that you're ready to talk about it now, that you're ready to speak about the real now. So I did that podcast episode because I felt ready that the world needed to know on what the other side of Prince TJ was going through. So,
and I applaud you for that, surely, because right after that episode aired, I shared to you, I posted this on social media saying, Prince TJ, thank you for your vulnerability of opening up as a young Black man in this episode. You have inspired me so much, and I'm glad to call you a dear friend of mine. I love you, bro. And I truly mean that. I really do. Because, gosh, I'm not trying to get emotional. Because it's real.
Yeah.
It's real. And I never imagined that you was going through the things that you was going through. And like I said earlier, I missed those signs because I myself been through my own battles. And I know, what signs to look out for, this and that. But when you were going through it, I feel like, and you're going to disagree, but I feel like that I have let you down as my dear friend. Because, I always joke around you, you get on my nerves, you're this and that. But at the end of the day, I care about you. You are my friend. I have your back. You always have mine. And I feel like at that time that I let you down. That's what I feel like.
But I don't feel that way because I know I was playing character at that time. I was playing Prince TJ, on screen. But when the cameras turned off, I was still playing Prince TJ. And didn't know how to turn my real self back on until the cameras actually turned off. And this is exactly. And I saw a social media video of somebody doing this, and this is how it reflects on me. So watch this. They come in, they go, "Welcome to the Prince TJ Show," or "Welcome to Damian. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Woo, I'm gonna have a great show." And then you go, "Well, thank you all so much for being here today. We had a great time. I'm feeling good. Y'all feeling good. Woo! See y'all next time on Damian. Bye." Hey. Do all your promos. Do what you need to do. And then as soon as the cameras cut, go, "Woo! Oh Lord Jesus! Oh my God! I need to go somewhere. I need to go to the doctor. I need therapy or something like that." Hold on, wait a minute. I just took off my.
It's real. It's absolutely real.
It's real, and I've witnessed that before, and I've actually done that before. Where you get on camera and you have a fake moment real quick, and then as soon as those cameras cut, you're back to reality. It's like, dang, I don't know. It's weird. It's odd. That's what I was doing for the longest time, even while filming, during the summertime. Whew, it was a lot.
It was a lot. And,
it was a lot of built up emotions coming out. And one day I just couldn't take it and just started bawling to the point where my family had to come here and be, "TJ, you okay? What's going on? Talk to us." I love a family that supports you like that, have your back like that. Be your support system, because it was really very needed at that moment. So,
and that's what you need. Someone, who's going to be there, who's going to support you. And, I'm glad, you had that back then, at that time, because I don't want to speak this, but, it's reality. What if, you didn't have, those support people behind you?
Right.
Who knows what had happened? Who knows?
It's happened before.
where, and a lot of it comes from the oldest generations of, this, of the world. The older people, they lived a different life than we did. And so much of that has affected me as a person, because it was like, the way you lived isn't the way that I'm living now. You know what I'm saying? And there was a time and a point where it was every Monday we'd have to go to our grandparents' house, to my grandmother's house, because, anyway, we had to go to my grandmother's house every Monday because my parents had work that next Tuesday. They worked at the same place, so their hours were at the same time, so we had to go to our grandparents. And, living with your grandparents even for one day, for the weekend, sometimes is so draining, because all they're doing is yelling at you. All they're doing is, spewing out different things, and, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't go there. Oh, you can't, I'm just like, times are different. Times are completely different than they were back in the 70s, back in the 60s, back in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? Times are completely different. I get that there's, human trafficking. I get that there's kidnapping. I get that there's some disgusting people that live on it. But that's the world nowadays. You can't protect anybody forever. That's all I'm saying. You can't protect anybody forever. I appreciate my parents' support. I appreciate my grandparents' support, but you can't protect anybody forever. And I appreciate my parents, because I feel like my parents actually broke the family curse. And there's a lot of family curses going on, and I thank her for that, my mother, because it comes from her side of the family. So I thank her for breaking that curse, just a little bit. She broke it just a little bit. There's still some of her family in her, but that's all I expect. That's what I expect,
Right. And you have to, do that. You have to do that, because, you can't always stay stuck, in the past, because, what some things, happening, in the past is not fit, to do in today's world, in today's society.
Right.
Like there's, new techniques, new this and that, and we gotta try to, try to do that, with our, the generation that's coming up, because.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The older generation, I think, is just, they can't adapt to the change.
They can't adapt to it, right?
Our world is making a change, and we've been made a change since my grandparents were born. My great grandmother, she was born in 83. Sadly passed away. A couple of months ago now. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm just keeping it as reality. Just because they are gone doesn't mean they didn't do anything wrong to you. You know what I'm saying? And so many people take that in. So many people, oh, they're gone, I can't say anything bad about them. Now, I'm sorry, but if you've done something to me and messed me up mentally or physically, then hold on, I don't care. I don't. Lord, sorry, Lord.
Right.
But the Lord's watching when you done what you did to me.
Exactly. Because you can't keep that in. You can't keep that in. Because literally, if you keep that in, that's literally going to destroy you. It is. It is. So
up to suicide, all that stuff. So yeah. And
true.
I say, if we're keeping it 100% real, I'm sorry, I'm taking about it now, but I gotta say 100%. After you reached out to me after you seen that podcast episode, we fell out. We fell out after that. And we're just keeping it real right here on the show. We fell out after that. And there's been multiple times where that's happened, and we were able to come back together and resolve it, and come back and put it together and notice. Hey,